Alright, hello. We're going to give everybody an overview of this Golden Tee game. So here you can see is the home screen. There's going to be some challenges, there's going to be some campaigns and some contests. Now, the only real online version that you have of this game right now is contests. So if I was to go in here, do a contest, you do silver and gold right now. The one thing you can see is the one costs the gold bars, the other is those Golden Tee points. Those Golden Tee points are easily to accrue. These gold bars are tough to accrue. That's 439. That's the only, in about the week that I've been playing this game, that's all I've earned. I've earned almost 1 million of those Golden Tee points already. So you will want to be very sparing when you go in to use things. Here you're going to see the campaign, and right now there's 3 different courses, front and back. So hoping that they add to that at a reasonable pace, because the game does get just a little bit repetitive at this point. You're also going to see some tees, balls, and clubs. Going in here, you'll see these I can buy with points, so I can use these at all times. These are going to be the gold bar, and these are going to be expensive gold bars, even more. So those Golden Tees, I've only used about 3 of them, and so that means I've only accrued like 18 total. Silver, I've probably only used a couple. Bronze, I've used a decent amount, but I haven't really purchased any. So you can see I'm just kind of accruing those. They're going to help you add distance to your drive, sometimes some loft to your drive as well. If you look at the Golden Tees, the golden, it lets you raise the position, so if you put it up high, it'll go even farther and higher, creating more loft. So it is going to be the best tee. However, it's going to be a very special kind of a special tee to use. You really don't need it for most of this. And that's what I'm going to kind of do with these demos, is kind of show you guys. Now, all that I've done so far has been essentially free to play. I've used 1.99 purchase, and I used it during a match to basically just there's a 99 cents unlock where you get unlimited mulligans, 2 level boosts, 2 club level boosts, and also all unlimited balls for 1 hour's time. And just to kind of get a feel for that, I did purchase it, but I only did it 1 time. But aside from that, you know, I've been entirely free to play, so you can see where I am club wise. If I was to go into these drivers, you'll see, you know, you kind of got to start at the bottom and kind of work your way up. But you can see I'm kind of right here, and I've done this entirely free to play. Besides that 1 purchase. So it just kind of goes to show, you know, that you do always have these early upgrade options. However, I've passed on them all the time, and I've been purchasing mine. This last driver cost me 50,000 of these Golden Tee points. So I'd imagine this one's probably going to cost me about 100. So once that does unlock, it is going to start to get just a little bit tight on the coins. I'm going to have to start earning a lot more coins in order to get these unlocks rolling. So other than that, let's take a look here. You can see the daily on 9 that unlocks, where you get to play 9 holes against 10 people. Closest distance to the pin wins some prize. You win like, you know, up to like 9 gold bars for the day. So it is a good opportunity for you to do that. In here, you'll see the balls. All of these are going to be expensive, especially for gold. I don't even see much advantage to these power balls here. I barely use these. You might get just a little bit loft. It kind of lands softer, and a little bit of distance. It says significant distance. I don't see significant distance. I'm thinking maybe in the neighborhood of 10 yards. It's very small, so, and you can see how it's kind of the most expensive ball, probably the least worth it. These are pretty good. These javelins, I haven't bought any because you can see they're very expensive. but I have used through the ones that they've given me. Except I have a couple left. You'll see what it does is it, you could take a 15 wind and reduce it to like 3 or 4, like 4 miles per hour. So it really does help you on holes where you really need to get that precise adjustment or cut the wind down because it's so in your face. Here are these Rangers. If you hit it in the rough or the bunker, it essentially changes your loft back to a fairway shot. So you can play it like a fairway shot, but you can see they're also very expensive. Other than that, this is going to be a very super backspin roll. This is going to be a super, kind of just like a marginal backspin. These are the ones that I've been buying. I like to have these on hand at all times, so I'm just going to pick up another 120 while I'm here, and another 120 of these, the grabber. These are the lightly backspin ones. These are the super backspin ones. So you can see super backspin, backspin, roll, and then there's a super roll up here that costs, they're expensive. So I've been playing using these free-to-play balls. For the most part, you can kind of manage with these balls, and that's what I've been doing, is just managing. However, you'll find isolated shots where you really do, if you really need to hit that shot, you will need these orbits, and you will need these torpedoes as well. You can see I have very little. I've bought none of them. But there will be conditions where those super roll come into play. It might get you to the green where you otherwise couldn't. Other than that, it'll get you maybe 25 extra yards off the tee as well. So it is a very useful thing in certain situations, but as expensive as they are, I really don't use them very much. So I did just want to kind of overview that a little bit. As far as this game goes, I find it, pretty enjoyable to play. I'm just going to add on maybe like a one-hole tutorial here as well. So I'm going to go into my campaign here, and you can see kind of how I've been progressing with the stars. I've pretty much unlocked everything you can see on this Volcano Palms. I have everything maxed out except for this last pro. So let me just go in here, and I'll go into this pro first hole, just as kind of a tutorial here. So we're going to go with the roll. As I mentioned, I like to use these rolls off the tee. You'll see I pulled straight back. If I didn't, I could reset that by tapping on the screen or tapping up in that corner. Other than that, you see I use this grid to kind of just gently get a feel for the pull and then try to be as straight as possible, which I didn't do in that case, but it is only a tee shot. So I don't really get that too worried about those. Much more important to be good here. So you can see this pins towards the back. I might use the backspin ball. However, in this case, I might stay off of it and just try to bring it in like this. You can see it's kind of downwind, downhill a little bit. So I'm going to make sure it looks like I pulled straight back. So I'm going to try to save my backspin ball and just kind of club down here. Just try to grind this. And as you can see, it still reaches the pin a little bit past. This first hole has a very flat green. And I do the same tip for putting. Make sure that that is straight back. And then I just kind of make sure that I'm kind of going straight, because I want to keep that putt as straight as possible. So, all in all, that's pretty much it. I'm going to just go ahead and end this. Now, if I would have hit it farther, it's kind of a, I wanted to talk just a little bit about scoring. You can see that I only earned 2 stars. It's weird that they penalize good shots. So if I have to essentially make a 30-foot putt, so I need to play this hole intentionally, miss by 30 foot or more, and then roll in the putt. So that's how I'm going to get 3 stars there. It's a little wonky with the way that works with the scoring. Other than that, I need to hit it really close. There's these golden tee points that you can see. I'll get more of those golden tee points if I hit it in there very, very close, like within 3 feet. It'll give me kind of a instant replay type camera view and show that it's like very close. And you know, that's how you'll up your score. Those are like the two ways. You either need to make a long putt to get 3 stars there. So it's a little weird with the scoring. However, it is kind of a very fun game to play. I'm going to go through some tutorials. I'll try to do one for each hole, and you know, be on the lookout for those, and feel free to check those out. Good luck with your Golden Tee progress, and see you on the next guide.